So I think this is a great time to acknowledge the budding circle of beef between the top light heavyweight fighters, and it is making light heavyweight interesting. You know, by what I just said, I mean that I don't know who the fuck started it. I think it was Magomed, but Magomed said something about Yuri and Jamal, and then Yuri said something about Magomed and Jamal, and then Jamal said something about Magomed and Yuri, and it's an encircling insult fest, between Magomed Ankalaev, Yuri Prohaska, and Jamal Hill. Alex Pereira, the soon-to-be father of all three of them, is just chilling in Korea. So I think this is fun. I love it. I love that it's happening. Even Yuri's in on it, and Yuri isn't really the guy to be like hurling insults all the time. And he's been interesting. He said something about Jamal and how Jamal showed nothing, and then Jamal came out recently now and said that Yuri's fucking ponytail got snapped in half by Alex, and that was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. And Magomed, and how Magomed isn't a good fighter, and this and that and whatever. It's really fun, and I want to take this video to address the light heavyweight division in general, because between the top light heavyweights, this is a fun little era we're in, because Magomed Ankalaev seems to be the next opponent for Alex, seeing that Alex already embarrassed both Jamal and Yuri twice. So yeah, Magomed's up next. I mentioned I made a video previously about what I think would happen between Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira if they were to fight. Magomed, good grappler, good wrestler, loves to strike and keep his style about striking. His striking is good. I think what's most notable about his striking is his power. He's very heavy-handed. But I think he still gets clipped by Pereira relatively early too, because Magomed enjoys to trade with his opponents. He traded some shots with Rakic. Of course, he did land on the feet with punches, I think more accurately than Rakic, but I think it was the leg kicks of Rakic that I think should have given Rakic the fight. But the fight still went Magomed's way. I don't see anything very, very special in Magomed Ankalaev. I really don't. I know I still see him as a great fighter. Definitely, he's definitely a upper echelon light heavyweight fighter. I think he definitely belongs in the top group of light heavyweights. I just don't see what gives him probable cause to beat Alex Pereira. I really don't. I think he does the same shit that everybody else does. Goes out on this sword I think he does the same shit that everybody else does, which is go out on this sword trading with Alex Pereira. Okay, one of the most powerful fighters to ever fight in MMA, and you just want to fucking stand and bang, and something within you makes you feel like you're going to have this moment where you're going to have the Israel Adesanya moment where Pereira's got you against the cage, you shell up and throw an unbelievably lucky left to right hook that somehow reaches the chin of Pereira. It ain't going to happen for anybody else. I really don't think so. Like I said, I think there are 3 guys in the UFC who can beat Alex Pereira. None of them are Magomed Ankalaev, Yuri, or Jamal. They are Jon Jones, Tom Aspinall, and Israel Adesanya. Nobody else can beat Alex Pereira. Maybe I can throw Dricus in there, but I got to see more of Dricus, especially against Khamzat Chimaev. But Dricus definitely has good potential to be in the group of those 3. But yeah, I'm gonna circle back to what I've been saying about the light heavyweight division, which is it's getting interesting now. The beef between Yuri, Jamal, and Magomed. We could be seeing a lot of rematches or fights between these 3 guys. We already got one fight between two of the guys in this 3. Jamal and Yuri are going to fight. So that's going to be a really big fight and a really fun fight. And then the winner of that is definitely going to get another title shot, probably after Magomed Ankalaev gets one. Ankalaev, who's been like tweeting nonstop, which I like. He's making a name for himself in the entertainment portion of the fight game, because he's constantly, you know, chatting at people and like I said, making insults and shit like that. So I like that from Magomed. I really do. He even beefed with John Jones too. So I like Magomed Ankalaev's shit talk. You know, it's good stuff. And I think it's gonna bring him to new levels if he could back it up, which I don't think he can. He went to a decision with Rakic. You know, Rakic is great, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I think Rakic belongs in the upper echelon of the light heavyweight fighters too. But Magomed didn't show anything special with Rakic. Some people fucking fight tooth and nail and argue that Magomed did show something. He didn't. He really didn't. He got chopped up with leg kicks. Alex will fucking dog Magomed with his leg kicks. You know, I mean, Ankalaev, for the thing that I saw special from Ankalaev was the really long jab cross that Magomed had. That was pretty nice, especially given how much power he's got. It looked good. Do I think he could land that against Alex? Yeah, but you know, Alex is gonna fucking throw back, and Alex just added a new weapon to his game plan that he showed against Roundtree, the jab. Alex Pereira now has a devastatingly powerful jab. That shit, if that lands on you, your face will be rearranged, just like Roundtree's was. So Alex is constantly adding new weapons to his arsenal. So I think Alex will definitely, without a doubt, become the new father of all three fighters: Jiri Prochazka, Jamahal Hill, and Magomed Ankalaev. You know, Alex basically owns the light heavyweight division. I think the only way Alex were to relinquish his ownership, well, there are a couple ways, but the only few ways Alex were to be able to relinquish his ownership, or were to relinquish his ownership of the light heavyweight division, is either he moves up to heavyweight, or if Dricus enters the light heavyweight division. You know, and I think if Dricus beats Khamzat Chimaev, he should absolutely call for a title shot against Alex Pereira to become champ, because beating Khamzat Chimaev is fucking climbing Mount Everest without a fucking coat, man. Like shit, that's some difficult stuff to do, given how badly Khamzat Chimaev just beat Robert Whittaker, breaking his fucking jaw with a rear naked choke. You know, so if Dricus were to somehow survive a fight with Khamzat Chimaev, he should definitely try and fight Alex for the light heavyweight belt, if Alex is still at light heavyweight. But in summation for this video, light heavyweight is finally, you know, catching up to the other star-studded divisions. I'm not saying that Jiri, Jamahal, and Magomed are like huge stars. They're still they're up there, but they're not like, whoa, you know. But the beef between them is going to put asses in seats. So I like what's going on there. But you let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next.